The Career Development Center at the University of Louisville launched in the late 60s, early 70s, and it really began as a two-person operation run by a retired Army colonel located in an old Army barrack at the University of Louisville. During the mid-'80s, the University of Louisville's Career Development Center saw a shift happening in the career services field, where there was an evolution from placement now to more of the career counseling, major planning, career planning focus. So as a result, the placement office was split into two functions, two departments, one being the placement office and the other being the career planning office. In the late 1990s, the university started to experience some enrollment growth, and the Career Development Center, Career Services, was really called to respond to a need for better career services for students and for alumni. At that point in time, consultants were hired and brought in to really help provide recommendations to manage and scale that growth in a really efficient and effective way. One of the key recommendations is that the Career Development Center really be paused, and that effort really take some time to be repurposed and rebuilt to better meet the demands for the 21st century student and the 21st century career center. In 2006, the Career Center reemerged. One of the main deliverables from the consultants report in the Reemergence in 2006 was a new liaison model where Career Center staff, career coaches at that time, were really placed in schools, in colleges, to develop relationships with students, to serve students in a hands-on way in their career planning and their career services needs, and to also develop those relationships with faculty to really provide the full complement of career services to our students. In January 2015, I arrived as the director of the Career Development Center, and at that time we launched a new mission, and that is to successfully transition students in their journey from college to career. We have done some things to really change, to keep up with the needs of the student and to prepare to better serve the needs of some of our employer partners and our local partners here in the Louisville metro region. One of the things that we have done is we have launched an internship program to really provide that access to all students who wish to do some sort of experiential learning opportunity. The second thing that we've done is to provide an infrastructure to really meet the needs of our students who are looking for jobs, internships, and the needs of our employer partners who really wish to connect with students and really pipeline young talent. We've created an employer engagement team that in its infancy really focuses and highlights an internship coordinator and an associate director for employer engagement. We really have to have a customer service model built in to be able to serve some of our employer partners who are looking for young talent. This effort is critical because we know that the university is the economic driver for this region. And so knowing that we provide 40% of the bachelor's degree holders in this region, it's vitally important that we have a model in place to pipeline and infuse young talent into this region. No longer student success just defined as a student's experience from the time they enroll to the time they graduate. But student success now has to be thought about longer term. How are they successfully gaining their desired outcomes after they graduate? Are they successfully representing the University of Louisville's brand out in the marketplace as they move on to graduate school? We play a defined role in that process, and that's how we really help that student really market themselves, and as we like to say, the name on the back of the jersey, which is their last name, and the name on the front of the jersey, which is the University of Louisville's brand. Our graduates have historically had a great institutional success story to tell. One of the things that we are doing is just making sure that we are providing career services on demand for our students and alumni. We have our CARS Career Link system, which houses all things jobs for UofL students, full-time jobs, part-time jobs, internships, work study, you name it, you'll find it on CARS Career Link. We have an online interviewing system as opposed to a phone interview, and so those types of training and development services we offer to students. We live in a more connected society more than we ever have before, So really training students how to project themselves appropriately on things like LinkedIn are things that we're really working to students, and also using that venue to stay connected to them. So we continue to stand ready to serve students, alumni, and our employer partners here in the community.